Welcome to Love and Life. I'm Casey, and I share personal experiences about relationships and personal growth. You'll find free resources and insights from my journey on the Love and Life website. Today, we're exploring Safeguarding Your Heart, 10 Critical Signs of Emotional Exploitation in Relationships. Have you ever had that nagging feeling in your heart, the one that whispers something isn't quite right? Maybe you've caught yourself walking on eggshells, second-guessing your every move, or pushing down those gut feelings that are desperately trying to get your attention. If this resonates with you, please know that I see you, I hear you, and most importantly, you're not alone. Today, I'm opening my heart to share something deeply personal and incredibly important: how to recognize those subtle yet powerful signs of emotional exploitation that can creep into our lives, often before we even realize what's happening. Together, we'll explore. First and foremost, let's explore the gentle art of identifying emotional manipulation, because sometimes love isn't what it seems. Next, we'll discover how to trust your inner wisdom when something feels off. Then, we'll focus on understanding the early warning signs before they escalate. Moving forward, we'll talk about finding your voice and strength to set loving boundaries. And finally, we'll learn about creating space for authentic, nurturing relationships that lift your spirit. Think of this conversation as a warm hug and a gentle reminder. You deserve relationships that make your soul dance, not dim your light. So pour yourself a cozy cup of tea, find your favorite spot, and let's share this heart-to-heart together. Before we delve into the complexities of dating dynamics, it's crucial to shine a light on the warning signs that can help you sidestep emotional entanglements with those who may not have your best interests at heart. These red flags often emerge in the initial stages of interactions, long before any dating takes place. By recognizing these signs early on, you can safeguard your heart and make thoughtful choices about who deserves your time and emotional energy. Let's chat about a critical red flag known as the sweet promises pattern. This is when someone showers you with enchanting words, painting a picture-perfect future together. Perhaps mentioning marriage, children, or building a life side by side. They may even offer to support your ambitions and provide financial security. Here's the catch. While these promises can be music to our ears, especially when they align with our deepest desires, they often come too soon, before a genuine emotional connection has been established. You might catch yourself saying things like, "But he promised he loves me," or holding on to their words instead of observing their actions. Keep this in mind. If someone is making grand commitments before authentic feelings have had a chance to blossom, it's a sign to pause and reassess. Ever heard the saying, "If it sounds too good to be true, it probably is"? Well, that rings especially true in relationships. Trust isn't formed on empty promises. It's cultivated through consistent actions over time. Instead of getting swept away by poetic words, pay attention to their deeds. Their actions will reveal all you need to know. Another critical red flag to be mindful of is the perpetual victim syndrome. Have you ever encountered someone who constantly portrays themselves as the hero of their tragic narrative? They might narrate tales of an unhappy marriage, relying on you as their sole source of joy. Perhaps they stay in difficult situations for the kids or harbor grudges against those who have wronged them. While everyone faces challenges, be cautious of individuals who seem to collect sorrowful stories without actively seeking solutions. A healthy relationship requires personal accountability and a commitment to growth, not a perpetual victim mentality seeking sympathy. Let's delve into a crucial but often discomforting topic: the insidious nature of control in relationships. Have you ever felt like someone is monitoring your every move? Whether it's scrutinizing your phone, dictating your wardrobe choices, or questioning your decisions regarding work and friendships, these behaviors can be red flags. Despite being disguised as protection or affection, phrases like, "I just want to keep you safe," or "I love you so much, I need to know everything," should not be overlooked. Genuine love empowers individuals to flourish instead of confining them. Authentic love encourages personal growth and independence, not control and restriction. It's important to be aware of these red flags in relationships and prioritize open communication, mutual respect, and emotional well-being. If you notice these patterns in your interactions, consider seeking guidance or support to navigate these challenging dynamics effectively. Your well-being and happiness deserve to be safeguarded above all else. It's crucial to address a delicate yet significant aspect of relationships: the importance of physical boundaries and respect. When someone attempts to rush or pressure you into physical intimacy before you're comfortable, it's essential to recognize that genuine care involves respecting your boundaries and prioritizing your comfort over their desires. Unfortunately, there may be individuals who resort to coercion, manipulation, or emotional manipulation to elicit compliance with their physical expectations. They may use tactics like guilt-tripping or punishment to persuade you into actions that you're hesitant about. Remember, true love embodies patience, respect, and understanding, devoid of any form of pressure or emotional manipulation. Your body is invaluable, and anyone deserving of your affection will honor and safeguard it with utmost respect and sensitivity. It's imperative to establish and assert your physical boundaries firmly and communicate them openly in any relationship. Mutual respect, consent, and understanding are fundamental pillars that should guide interactions between individuals. If you ever feel coerced, manipulated, or uncomfortable in any way, it's essential to prioritize your well-being and stand firm in protecting your boundaries. Seek support from trusted individuals or resources if you encounter challenges in upholding your boundaries, as your autonomy and self-respect should always be safeguarded in any relationship. As we dig deeper into this topic, there's something even more serious we need to discuss. While emotional exploitation hurts deeply, dating violence takes that pain to another level. It's not always about visible bruises. Sometimes it's the invisible wounds that cut the deepest. Warning signs your heart shouldn't ignore, red flags that demand attention. Let me share with you the critical warning signs I've gathered from my heart-to-heart conversations with readers. These are patterns that shouldn't be dismissed. Suffocating control: when "I love you" becomes an excuse for monitoring your phone, criticizing your choices, and making you doubt yourself. Whether it's your outfit choices or friendships, remember, real care empowers, it doesn't cage. The isolation web: watch for subtle attempts to distance you from your support system. If they're making you feel guilty about spending time with friends and family, that's not devotion. It's deliberate isolation. Privacy invasion: when your personal space disappears under constant surveillance of your phone, social media, and daily movements. This isn't protection, it's possession. The emotional maze: those dramatic swings between intense affection and cold withdrawal? That's not passion, it's a manipulation tactic designed to keep you off balance. Boundary violations: whether it's pressure for intimacy or dismissing your comfort zones, remember this truth: love always respects boundaries. No exceptions. Verbal and financial control: from constant criticism disguised as tough love to monitoring every penny you spend, these are forms of abuse, not care. Your worth isn't measured by their words or your wallet. The explanation trap: when you find yourself constantly justifying normal decisions, you're not in a partnership. You're in a power struggle where you're always on the defensive. You know what breaks my heart? Seeing someone's light dim because their partner's love comes wrapped in control. Here's something crucial to understand. Controlling behavior isn't about love at all. It often comes from a place of deep hurt or past trauma, but, and this is so important, understanding someone's pain doesn't mean accepting their harmful behavior. Think of it like this: we can understand why a storm rages, but that doesn't mean we should stand unprotected in its path. Your empathy is beautiful, but it shouldn't come at the cost of your own emotional safety and freedom. Can love change a controlling partner? I wish I could tell you that enough love and patience will transform a controlling partner. But here's the truth. Real change only happens when someone recognizes their behavior and actively works to address it. Your love, no matter how pure and patient, can't heal someone who isn't ready to heal themselves. Your love, no matter how boundless and pure, cannot be the sole catalyst for someone else's growth. It's like trying to force a flower to bloom. All the water and sunlight in the world won't make it open until it's ready. True change must come from within, nurtured by self-awareness and a genuine desire to grow. Remember that while you cannot heal someone else through love alone, you can always choose to tend to your own garden of self-worth. Your heart's capacity for love is beautiful, but it should never become the price you pay for someone else's unwillingness to grow. You know those moments when life feels a bit overwhelming, when your spirit feels a little less bright than usual. I want you to know that you're not alone in these feelings, and together, we're going to explore this journey with gentleness and understanding. Sometimes, when our hearts are yearning for connection, or our minds are weighed down by life's pressures, we become more susceptible to those who might not honor our light. It's like when a beautiful flower reaches toward any source of light during a cloudy day. It's not weakness, my dear. It's simply your heart seeking what it needs. You see, vulnerability isn't a flaw in your character. It's a natural part of being beautifully human. Those moments when you're feeling uncertain about your path, or when loneliness wraps around you like a heavy blanket, they don't diminish your worth. They're simply seasons in your journey, and like all seasons, they will pass. Imagine your well-being as a magnificent garden. Each act of self-love you plant, every moment of self-discovery you nurture, becomes a flower blooming in your personal paradise. When we tend to this garden, filling our lives with purpose, surrounding ourselves with genuine connections, and honoring our own wisdom, we create a sanctuary that naturally protects us from those who might try to dim our light. This isn't just about protection, beloved. It's about creating a life so rich and fulfilling that you naturally recognize when something doesn't align with your truth. When your garden is flourishing, you can more easily spot the weeds trying to take root. Let me share something precious with you. True love feels like the warmth of spring sunshine after a long winter. It's gentle yet invigorating, nurturing yet freeing. When love is authentic, it doesn't confine you. It gives your spirit wings to soar. It's the kind of love that celebrates your independence, honors your boundaries, and creates a safe space for your authentic self to dance freely. If you're recognizing patterns that make your heart heavy, I want you to hear this with all the tenderness in my heart. These patterns aren't a reflection of your worth, and they certainly aren't love. That whisper inside you, that gentle knowing that something isn't right, that's your inner wisdom speaking, and it holds centuries of strength. The path to freedom might seem daunting, like walking through a misty morning where you can't quite see the end of the road, but you don't have to navigate this alone. Whether it's reaching out to a trusted friend who sees your light, speaking with a compassionate counselor who can help illuminate your path, or connecting with support services that understand your journey, taking that first step isn't weakness. It's an act of profound courage and self-love. Before we part ways, I want to leave you with this gentle truth. You deserve a love that feels like sunshine after rain, warm, life-giving, and full of promise. Your safety and well-being aren't just important, they're sacred. And until we meet again in this space, remember that your light is meant to shine, not to be dimmed by another's shadow. Keep nurturing your beautiful spirit, dear one. Your journey to healing is also a journey home to yourself, and it's the most worthy adventure you'll ever embark upon. Thank you for joining me on this important journey of understanding emotional exploitation in relationships. I hope these insights have provided you with valuable tools for recognizing and protecting yourself from manipulative behavior while honoring your worth. Remember, a healthy relationship isn't about control or exploitation. It's about mutual respect, understanding, and genuine care. If you found value in today's discussion about emotional safety, please share this article with someone who might need these insights. Your share could help someone recognize the signs of emotional exploitation and find the courage to seek support. Until next time, keep honoring your boundaries, trust your intuition, and remember, you deserve a love that uplifts and respects you. Take care of your precious heart.